Sign up to the SBR Network and use your free daily bet points to earn real-world prizes. Click on the page and start winning now.
Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. The NBA second round sets to tip off on Monday. However, Tuesday night still a couple of great games on for you, and the final game one of the second round is the Portland Trail Blazers heading into San Antonio to play the Spurs. And the series price here has the Spurs as solid favorites, just over 3-1, laying the chalk, or 1-3, excuse me, laying the chalk at -320. And the Blazers coming in as a pretty good value, it seems like, at +270. Now, of course, San Antonio dominated the Dallas Mavericks in their Game 7, while the Blazers took care of Houston rather easily in 6 games. But even though the Blazers looked unstoppable versus Houston, it might be a little bit different against San Antonio, but not much, because I think the Blazers could be a pretty bad mismatch for San Antonio. The Spurs with Duncan versus Aldridge and Parker versus Lillard is going to be a very tough matchup for both sides, but Lillard and Aldridge both younger and just as effective offensively and defensively at this point in their career, whereas Duncan and Parker aren't great individual defenders, and they're going to have to step up huge if they want to win this series with stopping those two players on the Portland Trail Blazers. Now, the regular season series split 2-2 straight up and against the spread with these two teams. However, San Antonio did win the 2 most recent meetings, but that was with Aldridge out at least one of those times, if not both times. And the first 2 times they met, the Portland Trail Blazers played very well, and they played like the team when they were playing at the beginning of the season, when everyone was high on them before they fell off, really. And they're starting to play like that again now in the playoffs, and they won those 2 meetings versus San Antonio pretty easily. And at +270, if they can continue that kind of that style of play against the Spurs, you have to expect them to be a solid value, if not the best series price odds here in the first round of the second round, or excuse me, the second round of the playoffs at +270. Portland's really deep, and I think they're deep enough and good enough defensively when they want to be to keep up with the San Antonio Spurs. I think it should be a very high-scoring series. I expect a lot of points scored between these two teams, but I think the Spurs might have extended themselves a little bit too much to try to get through a team like Portland, who is a very undervalued and a very bad mismatch for the San Antonio Spurs overall. So at +270, the NBA odds value is absolutely there to take a stab at Portland in their series price, and I'm going to go ahead and do it here with my NBA picks. Best of luck to you on this one. Make sure you check out my other 3 series price articles and videos if there is still time. However, till then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of The Sharp Pick.